Hey everyone, Sinix here, and I just wanted to make a quick video to talk about some of the various updates and news things for 2016. Don't freak out just yet though, I did prepare a fun little video to watch in the background, and I'll be talking about it too. You may remember last year, January 24th, aka 124, I did a bunch of streaming trying to do as much painting as I could on one layer over the course of 24 hours. This year, I thought it would be fun to try the same thing again. It's kind of become a fun little holiday. So you're about to see 10 hours of footage compressed into roughly 9 minutes. So while you're experiencing this fancy time dilation, I'll just remind everyone that I actually did this all live on my Twitch channel, which is Twitch TV/Sinix Design. And if you're into watching people paint for long hours of time, I guess that's a good place to do it. But anyway, the first little update thing I wanted to talk about was actually my Patreon account. We're actually in year 2 of Patreon, and I've done all sorts of tweaking and trying to fine-tune things so everyone's getting a good value for their money, and it seems like a good thing to have. The latest update, as of 2016, I'm sticking to my little 3-tier approach. You got your $3 tier, and that's just gets you all sorts of access to all my little sketches and digital paintings that I just kind of do for fun on a regular basis, as well as my traditional sketchbook pages. I think I've uploaded over 60 raw pages just in this past year, so that's been pretty good, and that's going to continue. It's like a giant art book that just never stops and has a small monthly fee. By the way, I absolutely love drawing these giant things off in the backgrounds of my painting. I don't know why, there's just something fun about trying to calculate which colors are going to make something look like it's way back in the distance. I love it. But the other new thing for 2016 is I'm actually going to start uploading little videos for the $3 people as well. And I know what you're thinking. What? Well, no, I'm not going to actually do any original videos. I'm just going to be uploading highlights and little gold nuggets that I pick out of my Twitch streams. So I'm going to be doing like little highlight reels of my Twitch streams and uploading those for fun. So that should be good. I hope people enjoy it. That's, pretty good value in my opinion. It seems good. And of course, there's $12, which is our super supporter tier, where you just get your name on the videos, and it's just an excuse for you to give more money. But I also use your picture for my go-tos when it comes to doing studies and traditional stuff and digital stuff. I don't know, just studies in general. I study a lot of faces and portraits, so it's nice to have those as my go-tos. So you'll probably see yourself get drawn on a semi-regular basis. I can't promise monthly anymore because there's just not enough time. But semi-regular, and I got all kinds of nonsense. You're probably like wondering what the hell's going on in the background. I got my little Uchiha, my Uchiha mouse bear thing with my orange cat and my semi-naked jungle lady. I don't know what's going on. I think it's going into a mechanical phase right now, but we'll see how that goes. But anyway, moving on, we also have the highest tier for Patreon, which is just the like disciple minty tier, where I get to hang out with you on a weekly basis. But those are all filled up, so maybe they'll free up sometime. Who knows? But you get everything, of course, when you get something, so it's all good. Anyway, I'm just having fun watching all this nonsense in the background. I don't know what goes on in my head during this stuff. I'm usually just like looking at shapes and using my visual library to try to pick out something fun in all the chaos, which I think is a great way to paint. So I hope you guys try it more often too. I'm actually pretty curious to know which moment in this painting you think is the most interesting. There's so much stuff happening from the first second to the last, so I would love to know which is your highlight. I think this will actually be a yearly thing, just so you know. Every January 24th, I'm gonna paint as much as I can, and we'll see if my skills get better or not. I think they do, though. I think my ability to just paint random colors and have them look realistic is slightly better. Obviously not a good example right here, but we'll see. We got our crazy space person there right now. So anyway, the next update I want to talk to you guys about is just going to be about the channel. Nothing crazy happening in 2016. I'm just going to be doing more of the same series, more of the same videos. I'm going to be trying to actually start doing my little kids show if I can, with sing songs and fun little cute stuff and puppets. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to do it no matter what. I'm going to at least make a small example of it this year. And I'll be doing more of the same stuff. I'll get back to monthly inspirations, don't worry, as well as my anatomy series, which I've been enjoying a lot. That's one of my new favorite series. I'm going to try to get more interviews for you guys because I miss those as well. And in the background, I believe this portion of the painting was dubbed the Three Twins, although you can see it quickly devolved into chaos. So lots more painting stuff gonna happen this year, hopefully. I'm gonna be doing my best to improve this year. It's gonna be a leveling up year. I can feel it. I'm gonna be twice as good by December. I'm gonna be blowing myself out of the water. So that's about it for the channel. Nothing much is gonna change. All the same fun stuff. The most important little update I wanted to mention, and this only affects a handful of you people, if any, and that is that I'm going to be doing more real-world teaching at my local kind of areas. So I'm going to throw this out there. If you live near the Irvine area in Orange County, California, and you're looking to take some art classes, they're not going to be super expensive or anything, so it's going to be regular kind of art classes, but I'm going to be teaching and I'm going to be showing you guys everything I can about both drawing, and then I'll have a separate class thing for digital painting. So it kind of comes down to whatever you want to learn, but I'm going to be offering all of that stuff. So I recommend, if you're interested in this, since it's still in an early phase, but if you think you're interested, just drop me an email, sinix777@gmail.com, and I'll let you know some more details so we can work something out, or I'll at least let you check it out. So there you go. I'm sorry I didn't even mention it. We had a little like future rush jet in the background. It was just a crazy robot that turned into a rush from Mega Man. I couldn't draw a good Mega Man, so it was very disappointing, but I liked the Rush. It was like a next-gen version of Rush. And this is kind of where we're closing off. Can you believe it's already been 10 hours? I guess so. So I just made this nonsense. We got our little tiny child in a burqa. It's very old-fashioned looking. It's got some patterns on it. She's got a magical orange cat. And there's some people on horseback maybe coming to find them or get them. I don't know. It's very looming to see those horses coming out of the mist. At least that's what I'm picturing in my head. It's a very fantastical setting. But anyway, I think that's it for my main updates. So once again, thank you to all of the people who are currently supporting me on Patreon. And thanks to everyone else for watching and listening to me. You guys have been great, and I hope I continue to help you guys in any way I can.